matchup right here between the two clear power players in the college football landscape. Extra intensity and when the Big Ten collides with the SEC.
The Gators will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
So Ohio State's offense will get the first swing today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Gators offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Gators will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Hit just as he throws the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
An advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. Sturdivant. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Baum. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The sure hands. It's Wilson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of... But man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Past the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First and goal, handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Gators. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the option, it's Sam. Moves the ball up to the 30.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. The Florida offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's a short completion at the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. As the first down is still going. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here on second down for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Wilson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Hand off to the back. Running with purpose. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Lagway. Finds his target, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
He shreds the tackle, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that third down and up for the first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jackson. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 24, Ohio State, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. It's been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for some space. It's Webb. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Point after, up and good.
Florida.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Second down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Florida.
Let's go. Right.
Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.